Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of May, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's called Building Blocks, and it's a reading that looks upon the type of building process that is occurring in your life in general or in regards to an area of interest where that building energy has already been started, and if you're wondering about its future developments, such as a relationship, an investment, a project, your job, something on those terms. If you would like again to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Libra, it feels like some of you during mid-May might have a lot of what we call those haha moments where it's like things start to clear up for you a lot when it comes to figuring out, your way forward, the truth about something. It's like you're regaining a lot of clarity about so many of your doubts that have plagued you. I feel like you have been plagued by doubts, like a chronic issue here for some of you Libras that is being resolved effectively for some of you during this time. It's like you will put to rest some of your most painful doubts, particularly when it comes to your professional path, when it comes to figuring what you want to do to bring in more income, more comfort, more security, more status, more of something that feels it puts you in a position that makes you just happier. For some of you Libras, you might be in this quest to, become financially independent. So you might be looking here for a way to fully commit to your own business ideas or to building of this business. You might be finding here a way to fight here for, a very good promotion, to find that someone will invest in you or invest in what you have to offer. So there's a lot of urges and attempts here to put you on a good spotlight, professionally speaking. For those of you that have been challenged lately with your work situation, I feel like during mid-May, such will be finding improvement. It might still be a lot in the moment, and that's kind of the challenge some of you Libras are presented with, is feeling like, okay, what's next? It's like you being, very much in this need for validation, for certainty of that your security will be met, professionally speaking. And maybe throughout mid-May, it's not yet the time to get there. You're building your way to it, but it's a moment-to-moment kind of journey. And, being uncertain, especially for Libras here that are in this type of work where maybe you're freelancer, or again, you have your own business and income is up and down, opportunities are up and down. One day it's great, another day is stagnant. Okay, this up and down flow might continue, but you're tested with adaptation to the current, to the market. You're making the most out of this unpredictability instead of cringing in fear with it. It's almost like you're seeing the value in this unpredictable wave or moment. You might be interested in studying more about the economy, about how a certain business works, the investment that you would have to put in, or you might be professionally contacting with people that are giving you good advice. So there's a lot of interest in pursuing you know, different ways, different strategies, different elements, perhaps a little bit more creative and out of the box to grant you, though, a strong, comfortable position where your material security is not put into question. For other Libras, there's also this feeling of, wanting to have fun with, or wanting to entertain someone that you feel like if you win their attention, if you really, put on the best possible, show here, they will invest in you. So for some of you that are, going to make any type of presentations, for those of you that have kind of work interviews during mid-May, I feel like you will be able to call the attention here of someone in power by just being funny, charismatic, creative, by just showing a light heartedness, by showing perhaps a side to you that is more, it's like a side to you that it's a little bit more liberal, and it's like surprising considering the type of work that maybe this is about. It's just like, don't be afraid to show a more irreverent, surprising, wild even side to get you to accomplish the result. If you want results, Libra, in mid-May, in any kind of thing you set your energy into, dare a little bit, spice it up a little bit, use here strategies that reinforce attributes of your own personality. There are, enjoyable and fun and filled with life. Your joy, the brightest, elements that you find in yourself. Holding on to those attributes will help you conquer, again, the hearts and the wallets of anyone you want. Now, for some of you Libras, you might be wanting to also do this love-wise. So, particularly Libras that are dealing with earth signs, as you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So if you're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn influences, you might be, again, wanting to initiate here this path of relationship development that it's unusual. So you might express your intentions in creative ways. You might be looking for funny, surprising, again, tactics to win someone's attention. You can find also that someone is doing this to you. If it's not you that is approaching anyone, it could be that you're finding that there's someone that is trying to get your attention in very unusual ways. For some of you, I feel like there's little surprise after a little surprise after a little surprise. It's almost like having, papers with, how you call it, with clues. It's like a game, seduction game here for some of you. It's like you being given papers to find, and you catch one paper and it has a clue, and then it has another, and then it leads to another, and then it leads to another. So there's a map for some of you Libras that either you're following or you are building to get you to a successful accomplishment. What matters for some of you Libras the most during mid-May is to get a successful accomplishment. Being in love, being in career, being in your own hobbies. You need to find that you have power to sit in that throne that tells you, okay, this is yours. So is there something you want to be yours? There's something that you want to secure as being yours that right now finds itself as being very unpredictable with the Two of Pentacles. It's like that's why you're perhaps moving out of your usual way or out of the traditional way to ensure that you make, an impact and a difference in whichever this is. It's like understanding that by making a difference, by making an impact in your moves, in your decisions, the impact will be the thing that will win the situation. I also feel like, again, this could be that you are finding that you have things around you that seem to be putting on a show for you. And you might not really understand. For some of you Libras, it's like you don't understand, like, where is this coming from? For some of you Libras, it's like the call for attention, to your attention, might at times even be a little bit upsetting when you're trying to professionally concentrate in your things. It might be also children. For those of you Libras, that have children. Your children might be, very, how you call it, very restless. They might be wanting your attention more than usual. They might be wanting to play with you more than usual. So there's that playfulness, that teasing effect, that it's somehow effective, like surprisingly effective to get you to a good result. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, subscribing, sharing my videos, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it, and please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.